Greetings, everyone. It is I, Kikoski here, and I'm welcoming you as I accidentally slightly kick a cat's small, ball with a bell in it to the stream. The pre-stream, to be exact, where you have the opportunity to get here, get comfortable, and get ready for another day on Hills Farm. Hello, how are you all? I hope you are all doing well. And I know there are people here. They are lurking. They are lingering. They are waiting for their opportunity to be like, hey, how's it going? And I can be like, hey, it's all good. Mostly. Got no specific complaints. Hopefully the same is applicable for you, that you also have no specific complaints. How goes it all? I shall post a jitters. A jitters has been posted. This is when I double check. Yep, everything's all good. Oh, hello, Albeek. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. Hope things are good. Do you want to know who showed up briefly on the island yesterday? Hello there, Ogre. How you doing? I hope you are doing well. You doing well? Excellent. I'm glad you're doing well. Yep, look who briefly popped up. The Quacko in the flesh. The Master of the Void. Is that Peck? No, that's Bill. That's Bill. A different Swolburb. A different Swolburb. It's very important to make sure you get your Swolburbs properly identified. Can't go about misidentifying Swolburb. Whatever next? But yes, I hope things are good. Today is Tuesday, it is the start of a new week, and it is the start of Island Life without Sevlabot, for Sevlabot left the island on Sunday. Or rather, they were packing to go on Saturday, they were gone on Sunday. So now we have Biskit. And if you type exclamation mark villagers, I have indeed updated it so that it correctly shows the right information. I have enough time remembering names. That is fair enough. That is understandable. That is understandable. But to be fair, people on this, in this channel, when they watch my content, they do tend to jokingly pretend to mix the two up. They do that. So I can never be sure if someone is pretending to mix the names up or actually doesn't remember the names. We haven't heard from you. Hey, I'll be told it. We will talk to Jitters. I mean, Jitters is a distinctive person. Very distinctive. Everybody knows Jitters. Everybody knows Jitters. We also have a Clouth, but Clouth is being incognito. Jitters is a great bird with beak movements who recently get... Okay, Jitters is a great bird, but he didn't recently come to live on the island, Alias. He has been here... He's been here for a while. But how are you doing, Alias? I hope you are doing well. Hopefully the weather there is decent. Give me one moment, responding to my DM. There we Go. Respond to him. Doing okay. Going to annoy Jitters and run, unfortunately. Have a class in 5 minutes. Understandable. Understandable. I hope your class goes well. It will be just a few weeks before we go to British summertime. Once we go to British summertime, we will be back to a more normal schedule. Well, as normal as it can ever be when I'm for some people on another continent and for others across a sea, and yeah, I've never had it be that just total segue there. Never had it be that I've randomly bumped into somebody that knows my content, and honestly, odds of it are incredibly slim, but sometimes I wonder what would happen if it did happen. Would I pretend not to be that person? Would I be like, no, no, definitely not? Or would I go, yeah, it's me? Would I do that? Uncertain. Oh, my DM has replied. But yes, no D&D today, sadly. He's still not feeling... But he's still not feeling very well. I need to clean the bottom. So, I accidentally spilled a drink last night, and I need to clean the bottom of the coaster that I use. Which, to be fair, that coaster is a CD copy of Ultima 9. But I do need to clean the bottom of it. This thing, bless it, has sustained a lot of esoteric and random, like, damage over the years. Ooh, and what's happened to it now? Ooh. What's happened to it now is that it's got a bunch of water in the bottom, and it has, oh, that's a shame. Got a bunch of water at the bottom. The bottom parts suffered a bit of water damage. Well, not water damage, more like Schweppes damage, or 7-Up damage. But, to be fair, that's what this thing is for. It's there to absorb the impact of these things, on par with my copy of Bubsy 3D that serves as the coaster for my paint cup. Yeah, Bubsy 3D seems to have survived a lot better in that regard. It'll dry eventually. I'm sure it'll dry eventually and it'll be fine. Bearing in mind, the CDs are in the jewel cases. They are in the jewel cases, and I didn't spend much on either of them. In fact, I think the Bubsy 3D is a completely extra copy that I have. Of all the ones to survive, hey, they're both still serving their purpose. They are both still serving their purpose. And I imagine the CD is absolutely fine. I bet it would still work. Absolutely start the software. Do not update yet. Oh, no. Oops. No. Well, I've just learned that there is an update that I need to do. There is an update. Cat was very affectionate today. Well, both of them have been. But I think they are in a I'm going to rest mood right now. They're both just resting. Would be a tragedy if those CDs still worked. I imagine they still do. Besides, they're not the only copies of the game I have. I have another copy in a box, and I have those copies up there in... Oh, I have Bubsy 3Ds over there. I have 2 more copies of Ultima 9. I have one that's my original copy, and I have one that is the copy that's on my shelf. Oh, it is raining. And there's Biskit. It is raining, and also it rained, I think, yesterday on the island. You keep telling them the horse, birds, and cat. Well, that is unacceptable, Lord Canis. Unacceptable. How dare? How dare? Hello there, everyone. Right now in Hillsford, it's 2 p.m. on Tuesday, March the 17th, 2026. Oh, by the way, if you want a rug or some new wallpaper to spruce your place, Sahara's visiting. She sells lots of unique designs you won't find anywhere else. I can't wait to find out what she brought today. I thought I'd get back to I'll get back to work rather this morning. Here we go. Enjoy Other Island. Thank you. Ultima 9 belongs to Concrete Gate. No! No, Ultima 9 is not as bad as you think it is. Like, and that's me being genuinely serious. Ultima 9 is not as bad as you think it is. It's not. Is it great? No. Is it the worst thing ever? It's much like, is Daikatana the worst thing ever? No. It's bad. Disappointing in some ways, but Ultima 9 also did some things very, very right as well. Ultima 9 also did some things very right. It did a lot wrong, but it did things right as well. And there goes my shovel. Darn it! Okay. Grab this. Like not having a sequel? You say that, but you know what they were working on that was later canned? That's right. A sequel. They were indeed working on a sequel for Ultima 9. It was going to be called Ultima 10. But it ended pretty soon into the concept stage. It didn't get that far. It would have been interesting. Would have been interesting to see. But sadly, it was not to be. Okay, that gets to go there. This gets to go here. Yeah, it's going to be a long one today in terms of stuff. So all the things we need to do. Got to deal with all these flowers and then have even more flowers to deal with. Let's do this and that. Grab this. Now, Might and Magic 10, I am not surprised that did not get a sequel. I am not surprised that we have not seen a Might and Magic 11. I do not think we will ever see a Might and Magic 11. I had a random thought about well, we're trying to remake the Ultimate Games as a D&D campaign. You could. Thing is, though, you can technically still play an Ultima game because Ultima Online exists. Ultima Online still exists. Just like EverQuest still exists and continues to get new content. Which is interesting to think about. That EverQuest is still being worked on. The moment 11, they probably used the time frame, but I don't think they would. I don't think they would, because that would put it in a very awkward position in terms of the timeline. Hello, Miss Gosky, I come to hang out. EverQuest is, yep, indeed, incredibly old. You are not wrong. EverQuest is very old. And still going. Because a lot of what people liked about Might and Magic 6, 7, and 8 was the fact that it was connected to the games in the Heroes of Might and Magic series. and the world of Enroth that people knew and had gotten accustomed to throughout Heroes of Might and Magic 1 and 2. You don't have any of that in the new game. The interesting thing about the new game is it's weird going backwards in a sense. Yeah, it's weird going backwards because you know exactly what's going to happen to the world. You know exactly what's going to happen to the world, which is it blows up. Like, the world blows up. You're like, oh. And then they went to that new world, and then they scrapped that world, and then there have been a few games by Smaller Studios licensed Dorm's LPs because it's owned by Ubisoft. That's why it's not going to get anything, because it's owned by Ubisoft. And Ubisoft have no reason to give up the IP. Might and Magic 10, I'm pretty sure, was only made because Grimrock did very well and led to a resurgence of sorts in that genre. And they decided that they would try and make something for it. Because 9 had been a long time in the past, and 9 is an experience. Also, it's not always been success stories of indie studios making games in the same world. And that would be... Yeah, so... Do you remember Underworld Ascendant? Do any of you remember what it is like? Finishing and polishing, whatever these... I couldn't tell you about what sport games do because I don't play them. Not really my genre. But, do you remember Underworld Ascendant? I backed Underworld Ascendant. As a fact, I did back it. Not to a high level, but I did back it, and to this day I have never played it. To this day I have never played Underworld Ascendant. From what I have heard, I am unfortunately not missing much. Because, as far as I've gathered, Underworld Ascendant was not that great. Which is a shame, because I like Ultima Underworld. But polishing older games. The thing is, though, why does it... Those games don't need polishing. The only one that did was 9. I could see it, but I also know that this isn't the first time that someone has tried to make a fresh version of it. Because I think there was a fan project for a new version of Ultima 9 that sadly didn't take off. I mean, I hope it does. I hope this new thing does well, but... 7? 7's not one of the games that especially needs... Like, the 3D version, fair enough, but it doesn't need a huge amount of polish. 7's actually a pretty well put together game. 7 Part 2 is a bit messy. 7 Part 3 isn't fully finished. A lot of the early games are just... old. Like, they're fine games, they're just old. And that just comes with the fact that they came out in that era. There's not a lot you can do about that, they're just old. Hop in here. there's a fair bit of cut content in 7 Part 2. And 8. There's a whole expansion that was cut from 8. What are you talking to me? Sorry, it's way into the DIY zone, Eeks. I want to find out what you're up to. Well, I'm making a pansy wreath. I had the idea when I fell asleep on Magic is the love. It's about trying to love one of them. Hang on, that's not important. It doesn't matter if Mac and I fight the relationship off the rails. Because I'm building a thing. What? Sandy, you already know how to make a pansy wreath? I do. How much it's so sad you already know. It's so sad to blow your mind. As a point to mention, I hope that the Ultimate 7 Revisited does well. It's a big undertaking, though. Graphical enhancements, UI and X observations, support for modern controllers. I mean, Ultima will not work in VR. VR would be lost on Ultima. Graphical enhancements, maybe. UI and UX optimizations, possibly, but that would only be for the much older ones. Support for modern controllers, they already run on modern systems as it was. Since we don't, let's share the recipe with everyone else. Here's a copy, pass it on to a DIY lover. And tell them it came from someone who's going to be very famous, probably very soon. Also, VR is not something that's especially popular. There's still a lot of barriers to entry. A huge amount of barriers of entry to VR. No, Sandy, go the one to DIY. Glad to hear about that, though, Threath. What's up to the Speed Pop stars together? I just want to keep your thing. Oh, what is it? I'll tell you what it is. It's fruit. Oh, what is it? It's a mystery. I will open it now. Some apples. Yum. How many top is this going to be? Rude. Thanks so much. You want to see things or like an object? It's not my type you enjoy. Oh, I've just realised that I don't need a 10th gift. So, did you need something, Geeks? I just want to say hi. Do you have, a set day for cleaning your house? I usually do it only when I feel like it. And I need to start feeling like it. For Ultima, you wouldn't want to play it on a controller. Ultima is not a game that does well on... it's not designed for controllers. And oh my, trying to play Ultima Underworld on a controller, like you would on the PlayStation, not intuitive. Oh boy, I've seen people try it. It's not intuitive playing the Japanese PlayStation port of that game. Another thing as well, if you were doing the Ultima games, you would have a lot. Ultima is way before modern controllers. Some game... I don't even... Yes, it was... Old games kind of feel some old games should have, like, modernization. Maybe, but... Do you lose a lot in the process of doing so? And also... For some games, there just isn't the demand to do it. Like, in trying to massively modernize Ultima 5, do you lose what makes it Ultima 5? Like, Final Fantasy VII, the remake, has got to the point now where it's basically a different game. It does, but it does two different kinds, and there are some remakes that are just like, here's the game, but with some slightly different things. But it was in Sandstar, I was hoping you'd come over and say hello, Duckling, but sometimes it doesn't. But those games can become their own distinct things in the process of doing so. Look at the speed now! Like, Heart Gold is a very different game to Gold. What a nice wrapping job, shame I'm tearing into it right away. Some apples, my! Thank you, Sandstar, I can't wait to try it. You know what, I'm going to return the favour. Here, take this. It's a brown botanical tile wall. Thanks, Mael. Like, most of the Ultima games just work on DOSBox. Oh my, what is it, Duckling? And the ones that are 3D, like 9, you can just get them working on a modern machine. Oh my, were you wanting to sit on the ruined seat there by any chance? Perhaps all the island excitement has worn you out. You poor thing, Duckling. As much as I love Ultima, I'm very aware that Ultima, yeah, but I don't think the people that made Diamond and Pearl were ever going to please everyone. That's a very important thing to consider. I think they were doomed no matter what. Hey, it's me, Biskit, because if they made the game that was basically a remake of Diamond and Pearl, people would then complain that they didn't add anything new. And if they changed them dramatically, people would then complain that they changed too much and it isn't the original games. If they change the graphical style to be super modern, people can complain that it doesn't stick to the original retro graphic style. If they stick with the retro graphic style, people can then complain that they didn't upgrade the graphics. This rain's got my clothes all soggy. You can bring them out in a bowl and have soup that tastes like me. Hey, you need something? Hi, Senstar. I heard some folks talking the other day. So, TV shows. You really like game shows, yeah? That's right. Game shows, huh? I don't know how much about that stuff, but you ought to tell me about it sometime. You could play Doom 1 on some terminals and Doom Eternal. You could do that with my... But why would you need to do that with the Might and Magic series? Like, you can just play them. Right now. There are loads of ways to play the Might and Magic series. Like, Might and Magic 1 is on the NES. 2 is on various computers in the Mega Drive. 3 is on the Super Nintendo. 4 and 5 are on the PC. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10... There's a lot of things you need to deal with. You want to bet, by the way, Area High, that someone would have complained that they removed the lag from the games. Someone would have complained. They wouldn't have been right to do so, really, but someone would have complained. As much as I love Might and Magic, as much as I love Ultima, neither of them are any more longer the big, like, influential titles that they used to be. They are no longer things that people look to now as a pillar of a genre. I abandoned my playthrough of Zine. Playing through DOSBox Pure and RetroArch was a mistake. You just play the GOG version. That's what I'd do. The GOG version would probably allow you to do it. Oh, look who's here! Hey, do we know each other? You look familiar and never forget a Deltoid. Well, I guess this place kind of grew on me, because here I am again on Hills Far Fribbit. I'm planning on maxing out until vacation, so I hope to see you around. Hey, is there any one thing that you always do, that you always have to bring with you on a trip, Fribbit? For me, it's my jump rope. I can do a full body workout and use it for so many other things too. Like, I can hang laundry from it, I can bundle my laundry with it, I can even fold laundry with it! Hold on, I feel like I barely scratched the surface here. So many new laundry ideas. I get the feeling that guy likes doing his laundry. Also, speaking of villagers that we've seen before, there's a villager right there. Also, my inventory is completely full. Hello. Well, if it ain't Sandstar. I bet you don't even remember your old pal Sylvia, do you? Nah, I bet you do. I'm pretty unforgettable. How the world you doing, boing? Actually, say, man, we'll chat later. I can't wait. It's gonna be just like old times. I never plan on vacations. I book the time, flight, pack my bag, and I'm off, boing. It's that simple. If I get there and I want to take a walk, cool. Museum just as cool. Crash in the hotel room, still cool. I just don't like feeling anxious that I have to be somewhere, you know, especially on vacation. You want to use RetroArch CRT shaders. Oh, that sounds like a complication, unfortunately, that was added in by making alterations. Because I've, as far as I gathered, the GOG version of the game works just fine, as it is. Get rid of that. I want to put these away. Okay, that's all fine. Might need another shovel. I should probably play one of the other Might and Magic games at some point. You know, Stream 8. Stream 8, absolutely break the game with dragons. Because, oh my, does Might and Magic 8 have no balance at all. It really, really doesn't have any balance. And that game doesn't even give you access to blasters. Not that you need access to... I don't think it gives you access to blasters. I don't remember it doing so. 8 is a weird game. You can tell that by the time 8 came out, oh, fair enough, Ogre. You can tell by... It's weird, because they introduced the engine for Might and Magic 6 in 1998. And then Might and Magic 7 came out in 1999. And then Might and Magic 8 came out in 2000. And in those 3 years, you went from that game, you know, being relatively intriguing and in the forefront of something, to being outmoded. Because, of course, look at all the other games that came out in the year 2000, and then look at Might and Magic 8. Like, Deus Ex came out in the year 2000. That's just one example. Deus Ex. I wonder if they had if it had done like a little bit better, if they'd have wanted to try and push Might and Magic 9 onto that engine as well. Ah, but Might and Magic 9. Yo, since feeling psyched now. I just want to hand you a thing. Seriously, you rock. What do you got? I'm always happy. There are lots of remakes that I've seen that do things incredibly well. Like, I'm playing through one right now. I'm playing through Ludicrous edition of Rise of the Triad. This is awesome. What's in there? There's absolutely a demand for people wanting Rise of the Triad. I don't know what you do really for Ultima though, without dramatically changing everything. Because Rise of the Triad just, you know, kept things as... You can either keep things as original or as altered as you can imagine. There are lots of things you can alter with Ludicrous edition that I haven't. There's something tasty than some apples. Thanks! Thanks, I can eat for days. They're scary good now. Surprise gift exchange. Yeah, take a Jester costume. I never really played Hex and Heretic. You get an adjective against them last time. I've got no nostalgia for it, I could say. I saw Sahara hanging out a little while ago. She's got some sweet new rugs to sell now. I don't know if it's her sale pitch or the red rug pants, but I spend way too much when she's around. I don't know what would get me to want to play Hex and Heretic. They've always been there. I've just looked at it and gone, eh. Like, do I want to play this? I don't know. I don't know. Too much choice, I guess. Too much choice. I have so many things I could play. And sometimes I do sit down and go, what do I want to play? And then my answer is, I don't know. So hi, buddy. Hey, you're from here? I'm Solo Travel, just seeing where life takes me. Name's Ike. I'm impressed you'd stop for a chat with a complete stranger like me. Gotta say, I don't hate it. Spirits real well this island. You all must have some big hearts. I'm only sticking around a short while, but I'm all ears if you want to chat, roadie. Oh, it looks a little sad. Here I am trying to enjoy my trip and the weather does not want to cooperate. Rain on me? The nerve. Well, at least the plants will be happy. Always gotta look on the sunny side, roadie. Yep. You can't plan for the weather. The weather will do what the weather does. Like, there are so many things I want to play. Like, I want to do King's Quest... Not King's Quest. Quest for Glory 3. But it's getting in the right mindset for Quest for Glory 3. It's getting in the right mindset for it. Sitting down and going, right, I now want to tackle Quest for Glory 3. Like, maybe after Rise of the Triad's done? Maybe? I'd have to figure out how the combat system works, because, of course, they changed the combat system. Hello. Sounds not me. I'm just relaxing. Sometimes you need a good, relaxed day, right? Got a thing for you. For me? Oh! Yes, I got a thing for you. It is right here. Market to me. I'm going to sing while I open it. Some apples. Yum. I'm waiting so fast it's going to be rude. Thanks a bunch. If we remember when getting stuff, here, take a colorful striped sweater. Thanks, Gabby. Hey, so weird to see you. What do you need? Any game across art mindset reminds me I need to get into this here writing mindset. Yeah, probably should. It's harder than you think sometimes. I bet my juice really read it out on my cute music player and toast myself with the music. It's so seriously the best. Until when neighbors complain. Like, the thing I always have to remind myself is that Ultima 7... Like, Ultima 7 came out a long time ago. Like, I have to remember that. It came out a long time ago. Not just, like, a small while ago. Ultima 7 came out in 1992. 34 years ago. Not 14 years ago. Not even 24 years ago. 34 years ago. Like, you're going beyond the point where a game is, like, most games are in the public cycles. Most games that are 34 years old, nobody talks about anymore. That's not to say they are bad games, it's just their time is not now. And that's a sign of time moving on. Is that bittersweet? Some do. And a franchise holding up well is all well and good, but some of them just get lost to time and don't get talked about anymore because they haven't had an entry, or they fizzled away, or other things have come to take their place. In the case of Ultima, Ultima fizzled away. In fact, in the case of Ultima, the story ended. And the franchise fizzled away. The story's over. The saga of the Avatar concluded in Ultima 9. For the world of Britannia, with the Avatar, there is no more story to tell. And again, bittersweet thing, but there we go. And you can't do a story set before Ultima 1, because Ultima 1 is really the entire start of the whole thing. What would that story be? It would only have, like, the most tentative links to Ultima. Because the Stranger's first appearance is in 1. I suppose you could technically argue it's 0, but realistically it's 1. Also, hey, Margie. Greetings! Make yourself comfy, Tootie! Got a thing for you. For me, really? I do need to go see if Boris and Harry are in, because I have not found either of them. Oh no, it's inside! Oh, this is great! It's some apples! Thanks, that's so thoughtful of you. I have something here for you. A visual punk outfit. Thanks, Margie. What's up, Tootie? Just want to say hi. I hope by myself I'm happy with a good long book and some cafe au lait to drink. I'm thinking about it, and it would be weird. I remember, as I complete segue, I've mentioned it before, the funny little quirk of the fact that when EA wanted to make a mobile game set in the Ultima universe, that being Ultima Forever, they could have every single character except Lord British. They could not have Lord British in the game. Because it was the one thing that Garriott retained the rights to. So they put Lady British in there instead. As an aside, you can no longer play Ultima Forever. Ultima Forever, contrary to its name, did not in fact last forever. It shut down. So Ultima Forever is gone. It's one of those things that I only discovered after it existed and was dead. But the one thing they made for that game that was really cool, and I'm sad I didn't get them, is they made... So Ultima 9 had a set of, like, virtue cards, I believe, for when you pick your class, and you pick whichever card corresponds to the virtue that most associate with you. They did a set of those for Ultima Forever, and they're really pretty. I think Forever to a game... I mean, I'm going to think about... mostly yes. I am, however, thinking of the game... There was a game that did do well with that. I am thinking of... Yes, The Operative. No One Lives Forever. That wasn't too bad. Twas an old mechanic, the divining one's class of Ultima, namely around the Age of Enlightenment. Yeah, but also in 9. You do it in 9, too. Yeah, 7 you don't have a class, per se. Same in Serpent Isle, because it's linked up to 7. And also the same in 8, because, I mean, you don't get the opportunity to do that. Also, the rain is slowly stopping. And did I hit this rock already? No! Your class in 8, not fish. Your class... Yeah, well, I mean, you certainly can't swim in it. That's for sure. Immediately drown. I think one of my favorite parts was resting on a tiny bit of land right between some pools of lava. As long as I didn't roll over, I was absolutely fine. Like, don't roll over, Kiko. Because if you do, the avatar is doomed. Fortunately, I did not roll over. But then again, that was the game where you level up by stabbing the air. Or reading the same page of a book over. Yeah, the leveling system in 8 left a lot to be desired. But now I do have the combat music for Ultimate 8 stuck in my head. I do have it stuck in my head now. They certainly did a great job of being dramatic with the battle music, but not much else when it came to that music. Okay, the music was incredibly good, Nate. I did like the music. The music was a big highlight for me. 8... Yeah, 8 has flaws, but 8 also does some things really well. Like, 8 really nails its atmosphere. The atmosphere of 8 is brilliant. It's brilliant. They were given the opportunity to keep working on it and also to make that expansion. It would have been a really good game. Oh, hey, Jitters. How's it going, Sandy? You had a buff at your home? They had to hand you something. Well, for me, it was out every time I hear the music of the cemetery. Ah, yes, cemetery. Ah, whatever it could be. Some apple sandwich about now. Thanks, I'll eat you later. Time to flex the go-to muscles. I want you to have an alto saxophone. Dude. Thanks, Jitters. What's going on, Berserk? We got to chat a few times. One little shopping secret. Buy something heavy, you work out your jog home, Berserk. What's going on, Berserk? Just walking around here is a pretty decent workout. You don't even need to buy anything, Berserk. Hey, is it weight training time? I'm trying to remember what I got yesterday. I only think I bought it because it was heavy. Hey, is it weight training time? Last chat. See something you like, you better pounce on it. My wad's feeling pretty mighty. Oh, that's a shame. I really liked playing Daggerfall. Daggerfall was a fun experience. Daggerfall brought us some great characters. It really did. It brought us the almighty, the all-legendary, the all-amazing Bisham. It did bring us Bosham. And I feel like we're all better people for having Bosham. Bosham's good. Bosham's great. Bosham's great. Exactly. Exactly. Bosham, by the way, tells you to have a look at the throne wishlist. Would Bosham ever lead you astray? Would he? Would he? Also, I realised that I've accidentally got some paint on one of the buttons on the Stream Deck. So I can scrape off that paint. It's not like the paint's going to impact the usage of the button, but I really want to get rid of that paint. Hang on. Hang on, I'm just trying to get rid of this paint. This is the thing, when you have something for this long. Slowly over time you get little bits of paint on it. I'll sort that out another time. I can barely see it now, anyway. I can barely see it now. Especially from this side. That could have been here for ages. That could have been there for absolutely ages. It could have also been put on there yesterday. But you can't see it from this angle. You only really see it very vaguely. The consequences of having tech and also painting models. Sometimes the two intersect. Okay, need to speak to Harry, Boris, and I haven't found Peck. Also, that's Damison there. Speaking of the Avatar, redeeming the Avatar tax. The Avatar is greatly appreciative of your generosity, and we use those sesame seeds well. For what? Probably to, oh, hello, Harry. Probably to, will into existence that thing for Clouth, the, Open TES arena. There's a view. What, you want to give me something? Want to hand you? Thing. Well then, might as well get done wrapping. Some apples! Smells down good too. I'll give this a real good home. In my belly. Ha 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 ha! Already freebies. Here, have an Imperial O table. Thanks, Harry. Okay, oh, I get it. What's in your mind? Also, you can hear the water pitter-pattering on the river. You got a friend who's like that one friend, the one who all the stories are about. Yeah, because I sure do. So this guy was listening to music on his phone, real loud, outside in public, you see. And all of a sudden he's like, where's my phone? I need my phone, guys. All the while he's holding his phone in his hand. Then he reaches into his pocket and pulls out another phone. Guess that was the phone he was looking for. Anyway, we're not speak terms anymore. Ironic, huh? Daikatana Restoration Project. Development halted. Fitting. To be fair, Daikatana was somewhat playable when I played it. Hogwash, I would say. I mean, it only broke a lot. Just something to give me? I do. Would you like thing? Can't wait to see what's inside. Some apples. Smells down good too. I'll give this a real good home. In my belly. Yeah, ha 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 ha. Let me thank you. A coffee grinder. Enjoy. Not useful for me, but my partner wouldn't mind that. What do you need, Snort? I just want to say hi. Hey, have you eaten your recommended Eldos to Veggie Jack, kiddo? Not yet. Well, if you're having a hard time eating them out, tell you to eat. You can always make them into a smoothie like I do. I got this new blender that'll blend anything. Just don't drop your sunglasses in it and drink the sunglasses smoothie. It doesn't taste as cool as it looks. I can't leave without my buddy, Superfly. I mean, we can't. Why would we want to leave without our buddy Superfly? He's our buddy. You know, he and I go way back, and, I can't leave without my buddy Superfly. Interesting that he refers to Superfly as his buddy Superfly, but refers to Makiko as just Makiko. Can't leave. Good old Superfly. Maybe one day I'll play the N64 version of the game for you all as a treat. And then I could say that I've played every single version of Daikatana, because that makes all three of them. Oh no, what have I decided? What have I said that I'd do? I realized what I've just said I'd do. Oh no, oh. Ooh, that's an interesting idea. Oh. That is an intriguing idea. Oh. I'll be like, Kev, I have an idea. Daikatana on the N64. It's a thought. Hello, I think it's Wade.
Hi there, I came back from all hanging out. There's just so much to see on me side and kinda tucks me out thinking about it if I'm honest. I better stack up first so my eyes have enough seeing stuff energy. These clothes are so stylish and they're making me wish I was at whatever those folks call fashion pizzas. Anyway, time to pick out an outfit that made me look cool. Something with a spring vibe, you know?
Good old fashioned pizzas.
You came all this way to see the rain just to see us? You're the sweetest, Sunstar.
It is fashion pizza time.
Please fit your own guide ahead. I do, thank you.
Oh, we have cafe uniform dresses. Well, this is what happens when you start talking to me about super old games. I get weird ideas. Like playing Daikatana on the N64. It is the last version. I did play through it on the Game Boy. I do have all of them. Okay. I did play the Game Boy version already.
Next, please come again. I will.
The music, by the way, I like from Ultima 8 is the music for the beach. The music for the beach in Ultima 8 is the music I really like. And one of the music tracks I really like... Okay, I really just like Stones in general for Ultima, but I really like the track for Britain in Ultima 9 after you have returned the virtue of compassion to them. That is such a beautiful track. It's just a really nice track. That's the one I always think of, like, for all the faults of Ultima 9. Nailed the atmospheric points, nailed the music. The music was so good. Okay, grab all this. Failed to leave without our buddy Superfly. You know, standard stuff. Okay, we've done all that. Anything to grab here? No. Oh, new flower here. Might as well grab that to put away, because we always need more blue roses. So yes, enough about me rambling. Oh, I just did that thing again. I just did that thing when I was thinking, I said, but enough about, and then my brain jumped to food fight and went, but enough about me, let's kill you! My partner has started saying that now. My partner has started saying that line. It has spread to my partner. She goes, but enough about me, let's kill you. Is that bad? Is it bad that my ridiculous phrases like that are spreading to other people? I feel like that's bad. I feel like something should happen about that, and it's probably that you should all start saying it as well. We can make it a thing. Only you... Speaking about remakes and doodads, go back and remaster Food Fight. I don't feel like there's much public interest in remastering Food Fight. I couldn't imagine why. I just can't. I just don't know why you wouldn't want to do it. It's such a critically important piece of movie history. The fact that I'm talking about Food Fight and no one is reacting to the fact that I'm talking about Food Fight, that either says that I talk about Food Fight a lot, that everybody here is in just silent agreement of what I'm saying, or everybody is stunned into silence that I have the daring do and bravery to mention Food Fight. Or you're all watching Food Fight right now, in which case I'm incredibly sorry. All that comes to mind... Oh, no. Attack of the Killer Tomatoes is much better than Food Fight. Is that the Charlie Sheen movie? Yes. It is indeed the movie with Charlie Sheen in it. It is the movie with Charlie Sheen in it where all of the, like, all the work for it was stolen. There is an open remake of Betrayal at Quandog. True. I did hear about that. Oh, that one. Oh, it's an experience. It is an experience. You know, they lost the footage for the movie. They claimed it was stolen. And then they still went and made it. I have it somewhere. It's like, I got it for £1. Sorry, when I think of Godzilla, I think of the movie with That's a Lot of Fish, where they go, what do we do now? What should we do now? And then the guy goes, running would be a good idea. It's such a good line. That is such a good line. He's not wrong. Running would be a good idea. Okay. Oh! Well, I forgot that was there. Hang on. That's been there since Halloween. Good job you for hiding there since Halloween. That was a long time ago. It tried its best. It really did. Any flowers here? Oh, there is one. You know the other line that I really, along the lines from movie that's really stuck with me? That is the line from Jurassic Park where he goes, and a careful having the careful consideration, I've decided not to endorse your park. So have I. It's a good line. Clever girl is also another really good line. Because all that guy cared about was the hunt. He wasn't... He's like, well done. Okay. Oh yeah, there's quite a few differences between the book and the film. There's quite a few differences. There are a number. I believe I own Jurassic Park somewhere. I just don't know where it is. The book, that is. I'm gonna get that, that. And we'll put that away too, because we do want those. Just stretch. I'm going to be doing more painting after this stream. Surprising no one. Surprising no one. Oh, don't sell the spooky tower. Gotta put away that spooky tower. It's okay, just wait until eventually book 3, or book 2 rather, comes out of my stuff. And then people read it in, like, a day. And then point out, like, 5 kajillion typos. Because of course there'll be 5 kajillion typos. And then people say, when's book 3 coming out? And I'm like, ugh. Okay, we need to... Nope, I'll grab that. This. And... anything over here? No. You need to just have one final little look here. But I think we're pretty much done with all the... Oh yeah, I think we're pretty much done. I'll put away this flower. Makes things a little bit easier. We do need some money to do some alterations of items. So we do need to work on Biskit's garden. I hope you're all having a decent day, but I hope you're all enjoying the stream. Despite Kiko rambling about video games and then Food Fight the movie. Sometimes I think about the things I've rambled about during a stream and go, why do people stay? It's like, ah yes, because everyone here is a food fight connoisseur. Or they all really love me talking about the avatars of Resplendent. Or Jitters. Ooh. Ooh. Oh dear, pardon me. Why hello, Sandstar. Welcome to the Hills Farm Museum. How may I be of service? I'd like to assess fossils. Ooh, what would you like me to assess? I'm all aflutter. I'd like for you to assess all of these, please. Oh, it's more than one, I see. Let me get a closer look, shall we? Oh, yes, indeed, they're quite splendid. Alas, our museum already has all these fossils. I'm indeed tempted to purchase these in my personal collection, but no, I must exercise restraint home at home too now. Now, might I help you with anything else? Sure thing. Jolly good, please enjoy the rest of your visit. Alright, we'll pop into here. And here's Margie. I love some sweets to go with this coffee. Bruce already brews it really rich, Tootie. Drinking coffee makes you feel so mature. Someday people will look at me and see a real adult. Yeah, I still don't feel like it. I mean, I'm 40 years old and I still think in my mind that I'm in my 20s. I do. I really do. That's time for you. Was hoping to see you today. Care for some coffee? It's 200 bells a cup. Sure. Cool, you want pitcher milk in there? Sure. Cool, come right up. Oops, cup special for you. Drink up, cool. Maybe when it's cooled down. One day my wrath will know no bounds. But that is not today. Hey, just think, folks, by the way, I recorded the last videos of Extreme Rise of the Triad today. There's only one more campaign left to play until we finish the whole game. Oh, thank you very much. And that is the, Hunt Goes On, the new campaign, added for the Ludicrous Edition. Made for the Ludicrous Edition. And after that, that's it. We'll have finished the whole game. And what an experience it will have been. What an experience. Okay, we will sell these fossils. Yeah, the rain has pretty much stopped. Yep, time's already passed. It's already 3 o'clock. And so, we'll sell. Is Peck... Oh, I didn't look for Peck, did I? There's Peck! How's it going, Senstar? You headed back for your home? How handy that you're here. Huh? What do you got, Crunch? I've got... Thing!
Gotta open it now, I can't wait.
Some apple cider delicious right about now.
Thanks.
I'll eat this later. Here's some for you. A rose print jacket. Take it, don't be shy.
Thanks.
Your timing's impeccable. Need something, Crunch? Just one shot. One little shopping secret. Buy something heavy and you work away jog home, Crunch. Okay, we will sell. Oh yes, while I'm thinking about it, let's also order the items that we're going to have Biskit wearing. It's very easy. Biskit's clothes, to start with, very easy. Impeccable. Yeah. You don't need to apologize about that, that's perfect. Okay, let us buy the shirt of meme. We'll buy a red meme shirt. We'll buy a green meme shirt. We'll buy a blue meme shirt. Because he's already wearing the purple meme shirt. Meme shirt, by the way. Not necessarily all the colours he likes, but they are the right kind of colour he shirt he likes. So, those have all been ordered. Fantastic. We also need to see what items they want us to craft for the hotel. What items do we want to craft for the hotel? Let's first sort this out. Okay. What's the hotel thing you want? It is relatively easy, very easy, incredibly easy, and also very easy. Cool. I've been told that my credit score is ready. This is something I do not care about. But I have been told that it is ready. It's like, for your viewing, your credit score. I'm like, oh, neat! Immediately ignores. A lot of purple flowers here. We need more purple flowers. Which purple flowers do I specifically want? Purple pansies might be a good idea. Oh yeah, purple pansies will be a really good idea for you. Or maybe these in purple. You know what? No, let's have these in purple. Yep. So, pop in here. Deposit stuff, get some things modified, and then quickly work on the garden. I think we've got time. And with 23 of you here, I've got the best company I could ask for. Whether you lurk, or whether you are an active chatter, or if you just occasionally say hi and watch me silently, that is all fine. I appreciate all of you. I appreciate you all. You make my content what it is, and that is hopefully awesome. Oh, something at the back of my throat. Hang on. The signs of being older. Is that an extra flower? That is an extra flower. Well, you're coming with me, extra rose. You can stay in my inventory. Okay, grab this, grab that, grab this, grab that, grab this. Rush over here. And get this all sorted. You know what's approaching, by the way? That's right. Bunny Day. Hey, why not to get away in the skies to Hillsfire Airport? How can I be out today? I want to fly. Roger! So, just to get the paper well official, where'd you want to go? I want to go to Harv's Island, please. Harv's Island? Roger that, good buddy. I can set you up right now, but are you ready? All packed and stuff? Yes, I am. Alright, let's get you airborne. Little one, this Dodo Tower will be Cappy, gotta walk in its wings. Over. Roger, ready when you are. Okay, have a good flight, friend, and when you need to travel, just think what would dodos do? They would soar over here! Yeah! I don't know why I've kept those Lego instructions. I built that Lego kit a while ago. Punch down like painting landscapes in a pack of gum. We're parked and proud. Give a crack to wing back. Alright, we shall zoom over here. And quickly get things customized. Howdy, Squirt! You're looking to get something customized? Yes, I am! Alright, leave it to me. So, what's your order? I would like to get customized first. These. And I'd like to do... Ooh, pink. Do orange and green. We haven't had that one. We haven't had that one yet. Nothing about to be delivered. Pretty great, right? If you find anything else that needs a bit of work, bring it here. I do have something else that needs work. I would like to customize this cute music. Actually, this music player is fine. We'll leave that as it is. The tricycle, however, leave that as it is. The lawnmower, however, we know we'll have an orange lawnmower. Nothing about to be delivered. Pretty great, right? If you find anything else needs a bit of work, bring it in. I actually have a better idea for his garden now. A much better idea for the colour of his flowers in his garden. Right, playground gym. We have the monotone one. Absolutely not. We are going for the green one. Which actually means I want to change the tricycle. I think. I think I do. The hammock needs... Is that green? There's brown. There's also... I'm going to go with the hibiscus flowers one. We might not use half of this stuff. Okay. Rush over here. We still have a lot of money. We can deposit 10,000. This is indeed the Bank of Nook ABD. Back to 133.7. I say back to 133.7. We've never been at 133.7 million. I wish I had that much money in real life. Trainwreck Blueberry Pirates, where Tango Bodybuilding's go. Jawarzon's over. I do. Want to go home? You want to bust and bonus about back to Cherry Town? I do. Roger. Let's pack those snacks and make tracks. Let us soar back home. Yeah. Oh, let's go over here. And get started. Okay, so first things first, we need to put our hard hat on. The hard hat of sorting stuff out. Behold, the hard hat of sorting stuff out has been put on. First thing we do is we change all this. Now wait, buddy. You're great. Please don't get in the way of me doing this.
No promises.
I know you can't promise it. Start here. Yep, that's correct. So, there. It's here. It's here. There. This here. This here. That there. Oh, I do like this fencing. Right, now we go over here. Grab all this. It's a shame it's not the exact shade of, like, teal green. But we'll deal with it. Okay, that. Yep, that has worked. Then we do that. And that. Oh, hello!
Hey, you're a local I met before, aren't you? Confession time, since my last visit to Busan, I've been totally in love with Hills Farm. I just had to come back, and now I'm having lots of fun on this trip. I know I'll have lots of fun on this trip too, Mika.
Oh.
The only thing I could make this afternoon Hills Farm better is a sip of beet juice. But pear juice is tempting too. Maybe I should just go for both. Oh, but if I fill up on drinks, I'll spend most of my trip in the restroom, Mika.
Especially if you drink beet juice. We're just enjoying their time.
Mickey's here, back in your face and for fun in the sun. Or fun in any Hills Farm weather. Last time when I was here, this place put a song in my heart, so I'm back for another verse or maybe a chorus. Plus, my socials go nuts when I post vacation pics, so let's do it again, sweetie. Yeah, I do some solo traveling now and then. Chatting with the locals is a top 5-star fave for sure. Who else is going to dish out all the hot cars, secret clubs, and celeb sightings? Oh, I mean, I'm totally into chatting about everyday Hills Farm stuff too. I just try to mix it up. My natural charm to work in every situation, you know, sweetie.
Oh, she's nice. Right, we want to dominate this entire area with the playground. Okay. Sahara, thank you. I was a little concerned that you might put yourself in the way there. Yeah, I think that's absolutely perfect. I don't see any objections to this at all. We need hammock. Hammock. We also need music player. Just on the floor here. Actually, no. Move the hammock. Move it here. Yep. Hammock here. Put the tricycle here. Do you like that the wheels move? The wheels moving is such a cool touch. And then, lawnmower here. And then, get a button. Wait, hang on. Darn it! I pressed the wrong thing. Hang on. I thought. You know what? I'm going to water the flowers, even if it's just. Yep. Gotta make sure they're super watered, right? Okay. What we want to do is. I switched away from this. I don't know why. Also, I don't know why I put a lawnmower there. It's not like he's got much lawn to mow. But that's just Biskit for you. He is a doofus. Okay, so. Purple flower here. I have a plan. Put all these flowers away. Actually, done with this. So. Put these flowers away. I want to make a nice eclectic mix of flower colours. Put that away, put that away, put that away. Maybe he wants to mow the sand on the beach. Who knows? You know, you've come up with a really good point there. So we want a purple one, a orange one, a blue one, a red one, a white one. I have a red one? No, I need a red one. You'll see what I'm doing here. Because he's such a colourful, vibrant villager, we are going to make all his flowers colourful and vibrant. So we'll start with a orange one, then blue, then yellow, red, white, and then we remove his ball so that he can lawnmower the sand. Yeah, that's what he's going to do. He's going to lawnmower the sand.
Wait, there's a lot of sand to mow.
And thus did he wreck the engine and the everything on that. But boy, did he have a fun time doing so. Also, I think Gabby's getting distracted again. Needs to keep those out. Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah!
I'm just gonna wait for Gabby to get distracted again. It'll happen. Or just wait for some good cloud coverage. Like... Oh. Actually, that's better. There we are. So, we now want to put that away. And we do have a little bit of time. We do have a little bit of time. We could make a couple of things for the hotel. Let's get that done. I could also have worked on the interior of Biskit's home, but let's face it, we don't have a huge amount of time. We will do that next stream. I also am really interested in that tree. That was probably a really big fish. Ahoy, Sandstar! Yara, Sandstar! Your shell speaker that you made before? Big hit! You're putting hills for on all the good charts and maps. I gotta thank you for your hard work. Here's 100 tickets. A wee token of my appreciation. Thanks, buddy. That ruins the perfectly good number I had, though. Looking forward to continuing our work. Alright. First things first. We shall make, for everyone's delectation, 2 things of pretzels. This is just for Cap'n, isn't it? Like, Cap'n can eat those on the way while he's delivering something. Okay, the other thing we need to do... Oh, I think we got the cook things. Yep. Cook up a storm. I haven't done anything else yet. Right, so. Craft up for me. Oh, one of these. Just some bricks mortared together. Secondly, craft up for me this. And thirdly, craft up for me this. Ta-da! You need to think about what villages will be coming in the next iteration. You need to think about that now. So that's 60 extra. That is 220 extra. Manhole cover will be great for next stream. That axe might also not be bad. And there we go with that. Ooh, the moss. Ooh, the tall garden rock. That's a lot of good stuff there. That's a lot of good things that we can work on next time. As a note, we are working towards some Nook Mile achievements. And we are only 27... Oh, no, not 27. 127 away from the 3rd level. Oh dear, I get the feeling the one at the end is going to be like 600 or 1,000. Probably be a big one, but you know what time it is? It is time for me to have a look at who we can raid. Ooh. Ah, Grimmeth happens to be playing the Doomfall mod for Might and Magic. Well, hello.
Aha, Sunstar! A little bird told me you wanted a patchwork tulip hat, so I went shopping for one. Although, now to think about it, how could that little bird have known what you wanted?
How indeed.
I shouldn't be so trusting. New motto, don't believe everything little birds tell you. Well, I bought this and I don't want it, so here, you can have it anyway.
Thanks, my owl.
And if you don't want it, just pass it along to someone else, duckling.
You know what I need to do, folks? That is correct. I need to thank you all for being here because you're all absolutely fantastic, amazing, brilliant, wonderful. Couldn't do what I do without you, and I wouldn't want to do what I do without you. You are the heart and soul of my community. You make this all possible, and I've never been happier than when I'm entertaining all of you. And there's a couple of things I need to quickly talk about before we conclude. Starting off with that website there, kikoskia.com. You can check out all kinds of things there, including my schedule, with Tender Dust Storm, and also finding where you can buy my book and hope, as Cam and I continue to work on book 2. There's also the Discord. There you can join a large and thriving community, which I'm often a part of. There's loads of places to talk about stuff, loads of emotes based on Let's Plays and streams past and present. If you link your Twitch and Discord together and you sub to your Twitch, you can use the Twitch emotes and Discord, which is fantastic. There is also the Patreon. There you can pledge to support me in doing what I do. There's I've been Let's Play stream my hidden behind paywalls, but there is a lot of stuff that goes behind the scenes that you typically do not see, including but not limited to the editing, compression, testing, such tortings, and everything that makes all what I do a reality. And in these times with the mortgage, bills, food, and all that jazz, I rely now more than ever on the people that pledge to me to make all what I do a reality. Those of you that do pledge not only get a different code name and Discord and deep and sincere thanks, we'll also get the abilities bit suggestion for the Patreon shortlisted votes, but remember, never put money towards me that you cannot afford to do so. Don't put yourself in a dire financial situation just to help me out. Always make sure you only use your disposable fun income on me, regardless of if it's Twitch bits, Twitch donations, Patreon pledges, direct donations, or anything else. Make sure you can afford it. There are other ways you can support me too. There's the YouTube channels, for instance, Kikoskia, my 18-year-old 11,300 plus video Let's Play channel. I'm so old, and Gig Vodskia, the newer VOD focus channel. If you want to help both channels grow, you can do so by liking and commenting on videos, subbing if you're not subbed, and if you are subbed, why not press that bell for those notifications? There's also the social media accounts like Twitter, Blue Sky, Mastodon, Discord, and the community tabs on YouTube. There you can get notifications on when I start streaming, and my Let's Play videos go live, and all kinds of random other stuff. There's also the Throw Wish List, where you can put money towards things that bring me joy. Right now, there are a few things on there, like the Avatars of Splendor and Marines Extreme stuff, as well as the things for the Space Crusade Rogue Trader Army. Once those start clearing, I will think about putting other stuff in there. Slowly over time. Most likely. There's always something else to put up there. Finally, there is me thanking all of you, because seriously, you are all absolutely fantastic, amazing, brilliant, and wonderful. I couldn't do what I do without you, and I wouldn't want to do what I do without you, because you are the heart and soul of my community. You make this all possible, and I've never been happier than when I am entertaining all of you, because really, you are just all that awesome. You really, really are. I say it every time. It's true. You're all just that brilliant and fantastic, and the most wholesome, heartwarming, and kind and generous group of people ever. Generous with your time, generous with your coin, and generous with supporting my career, which is entertaining all of you. And with your continued support, I'll be able to keep doing this, entertaining you all for many, many years to come, as many years as is possible. And that's what I want to do, and I hope that's what you want to help me do. So thank you all, folks, ever so much, everyone. Seriously, everyone. I mean it. I really mean it. Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone. I really do mean it. You are that awesome. Thank you. And whether it be morning, afternoon, or evening, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I hope you achieve everything you set out to do. The next stream, by the way, that's tomorrow, 7 PM GMT. That'll be not Animal Crossing New Horizons. We've just done that. No problem, I'll be. I'm glad to entertain. There's tomorrow at 7 PM. It'll be. Hello, Isake. Thank you very much for the heart there. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream. Pacific Drive tomorrow, 7 PM GMT. That'll be adorable. Well, there'll be adorableness. There'll be adorably terrible luck, most likely. If anything like last stream happens with the tyres, we're definitely getting different tyres. We're absolutely getting different tyres. Probably. And I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later. Remember, be nice to each other, everyone. If everyone is nice to each other, the world would be that much better a place. And we all want that, don't we? Well, I certainly do. And I hope you do too. Later. And thank you again, everyone. Seriously, thank you. Later.